Hello again. Okay, so this is my home, so it's personal. Again, you are free to criticize how I live, but this is my home and I consider it my studio. It's a bedroom. Now, you've heard me going on and on and on. Never done anything about it, but you've heard me go on and on and on. Okay, here in these folders here, that is the natural cure of so-called mental illness, specifically bipolar affective disorder, which is what I have been charged with. So there is the unmedicated natural cure of mental illness, which I used imagination, creativity, expression, terror, chronic depersonalization, acute disassociation, all based on chronic acute abuse from being a toddler. So there's so much work, but all of this work was done in real time while not taking psychiatric medication. This work was really done in a 3-year period from 1997. And this is, my cats love my work. They spray on it all the time. I should be thankful at least some creature likes my work. So all of this work was done in real time, and there's so much work, it's unbelievable. So this was done from 1997 to 2000. There's a lot of work. In here, my big, it disappeared. In my big folder is still a lot of artwork. It's all full, so that artwork is A3. And all the folders are absolutely full of artwork. Right, so that's the A3. This is my book, but this is the original. That's the original, all done by hand. So my book was finished in 2000. It's now 2019. All of this work was done in heavy bipolar bereavement shock, unbelievable. Okay, so no psychiatrist called or person during this process. That my mother passed away very suddenly. But this is part of my book. This is the first work. This came months later and over a period of 3 years. But this was the first. This should be of high interest to anybody claiming to care about mental illness. Look at that. Look, family prohibited. A man and a woman and a child prohibited. I know. I did that in 1997. Look at this, Satan. But look, mincemeat, people are just food. We're evolving into a test tube or a kind of dog meat. Wow. So this work was done. It should be of incredible importance. But like me, it's a piece of shit. Look, broken heart, man. No tablet can mend a broken heart. It's time to get real. Look at this. An innocent victim. Official Secrets Act. It's bollocks, man, innit? Look at this, yeah? Give me the money. Give me the money. Dangle it. Give me the money. Okay, so this is where it all started. I didn't have a Bible. Who cares about the Bible? God, I remember that. And look what it's called. Sorry. Right, but look, this is all the A4 work. It gets tighter, it gets a bit better. So this is over photography. Look, in 1997, just after I lost my mother, I worked voluntary, helping people with mental health problems with art. 1997. That's my artwork. 1996, 2019 now, after a master's degree in art therapy. That's photography. I love photography, but no one's seen these pictures, nobody cares. Yeah, this is another one, photography. Yeah, great. What a waste of time. So this, yeah, the natural unmedicated cure of mental illness. So that all of that then moved into this. This was finished 20 years ago. Thanks for all the interest. It's the dawn of consciousness. Look, this. No, that's wrong. This is it. Look at this. Please just look at this. This is the actual diary when I was first hospitalized after I killed myself. I didn't expect to be in a psycho ward. I expected to be dead. First, look at the date. Sorry for the shadow. Look, first evening in hospital. It is all very frightening. Those are the real words of a man who didn't expect to live. I didn't kill myself because I thought people cared about me. I killed myself because I didn't want to be here. Okay, so all of that went into this, which is, look, when I killed myself and I woke up, that's what I said. And that's what I did. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? You wake up when you thought you died, and you say all you want to do is draw, and you do that when your mother drops dead. Right. 1997 to 2000. You got it? Right. Enter NHS. Okay, this is I killed myself 28th November 1993. 1997, saw my mother drop dead on the living room floor. I was on 16 psychiatric tablets a day. I understand lithium was 2 tablets, but 16 psychiatric tablets a day. So, I started to work voluntary. Okay, Rio. I started to work voluntary, helping people do art. And the staff of Citizen Advocacy, which was shut down for making too many complaints or upholding complaints from individuals that had complaints. I was one of those. But I was in a really bad shape, bad way, but I was trying to help other people. And the staff told me that because I'd been on a Section 3, I should be getting something called mental health aftercare. Now, this Sheffield Citizen Advocacy started to complain to social services that I should be getting some mental health aftercare because they said I was a good artist and I got on with people and I was doing a good job. I was crying in the toilet, because I was hurting. But even in my own pain, I still walked miles to work voluntary for people that were no different to me, really. So they started to complain to social services that I would come. I'm going for a bereavement, a bad bereavement, and I've got no mental health aftercare. So this, and I don't want to show any names because I've done the best to edit. I've made digital copies because this is my second book. That is my first book, The Natural Cure of Mental Illness, which Sheffield NHS have suppressed for over 21 years. Now, if I was a businessman, I think I have a case based on being a businessman. I know I can help people better than the NHS, but the NHS have never, ever, in fact, not only have they never given me the opportunity, they have stopped every time, okay? Right, I did that in 3 years' time. NHS, I got to my care plan, right, because this gets me so angry. Sheffield University that discriminate against me time and time again. Sheffield Advocacy. What's happening with Warwick's mental health aftercare? Begging for money for people for art materials. This is my care plan from. It took me 7 years to get this meeting. 7 years of my life wasted trying to get a meeting to get mental health aftercare. And here you got nothing but complaint after complaint, and it goes for 21 years complaining NHS for not helping, not doing nothing. And then here I get my master's degree, right? NHS jobs. I applied for hundreds and hundreds of jobs. I paid for my own indemnity insurance. I paid British Association of Art Therapists. Look at this, hundreds and hundreds of jobs. Under the Positive About Disability scheme, I was offered 3 interviews, and they just took the piss out of me. Has any art therapist got any of their clients off medication for 21 years by doing art? No. Now this is a very concise version. That you're looking at my life there, and it's just a piece of shit. Get this, this is the biggest joke of all this. This is all my qualifications, my CBR checks, enhanced, all that bullshit. My master's degree. A master's degree, yeah. HPC, yeah, wow, great. Health, I got my own indemnity insurance. Wow, yeah. Oh, psychotherapist, really? Yeah. When I actually got my clients, I had to get my own clients. I got my clients, but no art therapist or even counsellor would give me supervision. Nobody would give me supervision. Effectively ending my career in art therapy before it even began. But there's one name that reoccurs throughout all of this correspondence. It's not time for legal aid or legal advice, it's time for legal action. The NHS owe me a lifetime's loss of earnings. Because if you became ill suddenly tomorrow, and people saying, oh, sorry to inform you, you're bipolar affective disorder, you would expect all those professionals to get you back into your life, back into work, back into society as quickly as possible. Not 21. I complained to the NHS recently. I've got the letter. They said, I don't have grounds for complaint because nothing's happened in the last year. Well, you're right, but nothing's happened in the last 21 years. 21 years begging for mental health support. 21 years applying for jobs and not getting a job, and people saying, well, why don't you apply for a job in art therapy? Why don't you get in touch with the NHS? They love you. No, they hate me. And there is the proof. This is mental health aftercare. You get nothing, you complain, you're a bad guy. All of this, instead, gave me a job so I could support my wife. No. All of this. And the Ombudsman's found nothing wrong. Disability Rights Commission found nothing wrong. Yeah, because it's normal, innit? I'm mentally ill, so I ain't got a leg to stand on. I just thank God that God sees all of this. God sees all of this. This is my life, and it's a piece of shit. What's the point in having that? Nobody cares. I know, Rio. I know. It's okay. Be alright. Oh, that's it, bud. 21 years. 25, really, since I killed myself. 21 years in this room. That's its own kind of mental illness. I know. Come on in, lads. Let's eat. Thank you for joining me. God bless. And God be with you.